Hello, everybody. Today is the 17th of May, 2019. It is the 51st edition of the journal, and that is officially T+45, 45th day post-transplant. I'm not sure exactly how to characterize today, where it files in the cabinet, the great cabinet of life. It was a strange day in a number of respects. Not the least of which is that Lesley had a number of errands that had to be run back in Simi, where we live, and consequently had to leave in order to get those done. And recruited our daughter to come out here and spend the day with me. So I'm not sure what you pay adult babysitters, but I figure I owe her a ton of money because she was here a long time. Maybe you can give me some help with that and let me know what's appropriate. Although I think the ledger is probably cleared long ago. In any case, Lesley had to leave early. Actually, before my home care nurse came to flush my PICC lines. But everything worked out fine. I mean, Dana showed up, and it was exceptional in a number of respects. It was really enjoyable, and for odd reasons. Unfortunately, she was having problems with her computer, and she was having problems with Wi-Fi, and she was having problems with getting into her company's network. All kinds of problems. And Friday is a day when she works, from home. She works from home. And she had brought all of her stuff from work with her so she could do it here rather than in Playa Vista where she lives. And which made a lot of sense in a lot of different ways because it was absolutely quiet here and there were no interruptions. So consequently, she was able to get a lot more work done faster. But that momentary anxiety of not being able to get on the network or not being able to get the computer to do what it was supposed to do were making her nuts, and understandably so. Because if she couldn't get on the network, she couldn't get her work done, and she was under deadline on a number of projects that she was working on. And I started on computers on a Mac because of the graphic user interface and the fact that it was just so damn easy. It was everything a computer should be. I'm not sure how many years it was, probably years measured in decades. It was before I succumbed to a number of colleagues telling me that I had to switch over to Windows because there were so many more software choices available that made it much more productive. I did it, and I was a Windows user for probably close to 20 years, I would suppose. And I just got tired of the blue screen of death. I mean, I just got tired of crashes. I got tired of the computer freezing. I got tired of all of that stuff. And I think I was more than patient. And I know I'm not the only one because I went online, often to see what was going on, and everybody seemed to be having the same problems that I was having. And when I went back to Mac, the computers at work for Dana, I think most of the programs they use are Windows-based. And it's been a long time since I had to troubleshoot any kind of a Windows issue. And I'm kind of an intuitive computer network administrator in the respect that I have no idea what I'm doing, and consequently sort of feel my way around it. And I, no matter what, if you had the winning lottery ticket, I couldn't tell you what I did to make it work, but I was able to get it to work, and she was able to go online. And once again, Dad came to the rescue and fixed the world. And she was able to get everything done that she needed to get done while she was here. And it was just pleasant having company, even quiet company, um, knowing that I was able to help her get on the network and get her computer growing again. And it's a sense of, it's a different kind of usefulness that you feel when something like that happens. And it's a good sense of usefulness. It worked for me. And then as a reward for coming out, I took her out to lunch. Where do we go for lunch? You know where we went to lunch. We went to the cafeteria because it's the only place I can eat. Um, and what did I have for lunch? You know what I had for lunch because all I can eat is grilled chicken and grilled hamburger. And luckily or happily or something good. The chicken that I ordered, the grilled chicken that I ordered, happened to be moister and less like jerky than it normally is. And we enjoyed a really nice lunch together. And the conversation was, as you might expect, about work, about home, about the kids and where they are and what they're doing and what have you. And it was this, again, another island of normalcy in a sea of chaos. After we got back, I got a call from City of Hope explaining what my procedure on Tuesday was going to be like, and whatever joy I might have felt at that particular moment was washed away like sandcastles too close to the shore when the tide comes in. They just disappeared because I got to get up at 5 a.m. For a fleet enema. Not a lot of fun. Do it again at 6 o'clock in the morning. Be at the hospital at 9:30 in the morning, and expect to be there for 4 hours. So what otherwise might have been a wonderful day came crashing back to reality with all of those instructions. But realistically, I have to let them look for what it is they're searching for, because if it is graft versus host related, then we need to know about it so that we can figure out what to do about it. And if it isn't graft versus host related, then we have to know about it, perhaps more importantly, so that they can figure out a course of action and what to do and how to do it. We're going to see what happens, tomorrow and Sunday. I'm going to have my home care nurse come and the lines will get flushed again. And then, more mundane stuff like, a trip to a Trader Joe's or Smart and Final or Sprouts. Because since everything has to be fresh, you can't really stock up on anything. Everything has to be purchased and used almost immediately. And so that takes up a fair amount of time, and hopefully Lesley's back is feeling better now that she's got different kinds of medication for it, reduce the inflammation and the swelling, and some to help with mitigate the discomfort. So maybe we'll be able to walk for a little bit later on, or at the beginning of the day. We'll see. In any case, until tomorrow, thank you for being with me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate knowing that you're out there. Keep those comments coming. I really enjoy communicating with you, knowing that you're out there. So until the next time, stay well, take care, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Thank you.